Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today I want to show you 3 things that you probably didn't know Honeybook could do. And for those of you that don't know, Honeybook is the CRM that I use. That's the customer relationship management software. It's where all of my inquiries come in. Whenever someone fills out an inquiry form or emails me an inquiry, it goes into Honeybook, and it's an entire software that allows me to automate emails, to send emails easily, to have email templates, to send contracts and payments and all of these amazing things. And amongst all the amazing features, I want to go over a few features that you may not have known that Honeybook can do for you that, in my opinion, makes my business significantly easier. And if you are new around here, before we dive in, welcome to the channel. My name is James Whitty. My wife Jess and I have been photographing weddings for myself for 10 years, and my wife, she just hit 15 years in business. We specialize in luxury destination weddings. We get to photograph weddings all over the world, and now we get to teach you how to thrive in business, how to make more money as a photographer, as a creative business owner, and if you want to, teach you how to travel the world while doing so. So without any further ado, let's dive into the 3 things I bet you didn't know Honeybook could do. Feature number 1 is they have a built-in scheduling application. And maybe a lot of you have heard of Calendly or another software similar to that. Well, Honeybook has their own. They recently, in the past year or two, created this inside the software, and it's included, so you don't have to go pay for a separate software or service to do this. And what this is you can auto-generate a link. You can send it to a client or a prospect or whoever it is, maybe a fellow vendor, and you can have it set up for whatever you want. You can choose the times that they can meet with you, and they can choose on your availability what time you're going to meet, and whether that's a FaceTime or a client consultation, or maybe it's for their engagement session, or they just want to chat with you before their wedding. You can have these all set up, and you can just send them a link. So I'm going to pull you into my screen here and show you how to set that up. So here we are inside Honeybook, and what you're going to do to find this calendar application tool, you're going to go up to Tools, you're going to go under Productivity, and you're going to hit Scheduling. As you can see, it says New because it's a fairly new feature. Hit Scheduling, and that's going to pull you into here. As you can see, I have a couple already made, and then what you're going to do, all you have to do is hit New Session Type, and over here you'll see on this scroll you can pick what it is. In this case, maybe it's a video, and maybe it's a consultation call for new clients. We already chose video type. You can click Google, Zoom, or other. If you have Zoom, you can have your Zoom set up here, which is pretty remarkable that it auto sends an email when they register, which is amazing that you don't have to send another email, spending more time when the application will do it automatically for you. All you have to do is sign in and start chatting with your couple. Amazing. You can choose the time zone, the duration. In this case, maybe my client calls are usually around 20 minutes. And then when can this be scheduled? You can hit indefinitely, fixed date range, or rolling window. And this is where you can choose the structure of your own schedule. So we can hit, say we want to do a fixed date range. And say I want to be available from the 14th to a week from now, the 22nd. And under instructions, it says provide any information that will help invitees prepare for the session. So if it is an engagement session, maybe you have the setup for engagement session, you can have, hey, remember, go check out this email, or go look at your welcome guide. It explains what to do, or meet here. All those little things. If it's a client consultation, I would just express how excited I am. It's going to autofill the Zoom link for them. Say, I'll chat with you then. And then underneath here, you can set up reminders, which is just amazing because they're things you want to do, but you don't want to spend your time doing. That's the beauty of automating things, and Honeybook automation is you can hit, also send this to me an hour before the call or a day before the call, and you can choose anything. You can do 1 minute before the call, remind them and me that we have this. I suggest a little bit more, but that's that. Next, you're going to hit availability, and this is where you actually get to choose the hours that you want to be available. Say you only like taking client calls Wednesday through Friday. It already automatically sets up as 9 to 5, but say you want to do, say you work from 9 to 11, and then maybe you go to the gym. You can hit 9 to 11, and then you can add another time. Say you're back at work 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You can apply this to all Wednesdays if you want to, and that's the beauty of having a consistent schedule. You can press save, and that will obviously show exactly what's happening reflected in your calendar. You can also hit buffers. A lot of times, depending on if we click with the client really well or not, or we have a lot to talk about, it's going to go a little long. And what this is, if you're booking a lot of back-to-back meetings, this will allow you to hit the buffer button and have anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes to an hour in between when other people can schedule. So say you have a call at 9 o'clock, it's supposed to go till 9:20. You can set up a 10-minute buffer so no one can book you until 9:30 if that slot's already taken. There's also a minimum notice and says set a minimum amount of time that you require for this session to occur, which means if it's today and I don't want someone to inquire and book a consultation with me today, I can say the soonest they can book is in 2 days from now or 1 day from now or a few hours from now. If you're like, yeah, give me the college, I just need 3 hours notice. Other than that, right under here is select the increments of time in which your availability will appear. So if you hit this, it says they will appear within 5-minute increments or 10 or 20-minute increments. This just is another option so you can get as finite and as specific as you possibly want with your clients and your own calendar. After that, hit confirmation, which is, this is the confirmation page. This is what will appear. It says this message will appear below the confirmation once they schedule. And it's already auto-generated. It has the session name, the date, time, location, and the instructions that you typed in. That's where these will appear. And I believe if you have it set up with your Google or your Zoom meeting, it will also have that auto-generated Zoom link. So you don't have to do anything else. You can choose to send a confirmation email, allow rescheduling, and allow cancellations. I usually do not have these on because once that's set, I want it to be set and I want them to kind of have to go out of their way if they're going to reschedule, because it's my time, and the reason I have this all set up is so it's streamlined and we don't have to keep going back and forth. All you have to do after that is hit save and finish, and it will bring you right here. Session created. Your session is now live. Copy. And then I'll show you in a new tab what it looks like to the client. So you can send them this link, and just like that, there's Jess and I's photo, consultation call for 20 minutes, and the dates and times we are available. That's how easy that is. I'm gonna pull you out of the screen real quick. So that's how easy it is and how wonderful it is to actually have a calendar application where you can use this for so many things. Like I just showed you, you can use it for client consultations. I have friends who use it for senior sessions because they're constantly firing senior sessions off, or mini sessions or an engagement session or whatever it is, you can use this. In fact, what I suggest doing, if you're going to send, what I do is in my pricing guide page, there's a video of us welcoming them, describing the collections. There's the written out collections, and under it says, hit this button to schedule a call with us. And of course, they can email us back and forth. And in the response email where I send that link, I ask them what's a good time to meet and give them a specific time. But if they hit that link, they can just schedule a call with you before you even have to physically write an email or interact with them, saving you a ton of time and giving them the convenience to choose a time without having to go back and forth. And let's be honest, if they're messaging a few vendors and you're the only one who has an availability, you're probably gonna win because you get to chat with them first. The second feature that I think is super underutilized with Honeybook, and I'll explain why in a second, but particularly if you're searching for more opportunities. Maybe you're very new, or you're in a new town, or maybe you're traveling somewhere else and you want to connect with vendors and you're looking to second shoot or to first second shooters, or just to connect with fellow vendors, is there is a built-in community full of opportunities inside Honeybook. So I'm gonna pull you into the screen. I'm gonna show you how that works and where you can find it. And then I'm gonna tell you a few ways that you could really utilize this opportunity section of Honeybook. So here we are back in Honeybook on the front page. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to Tools, and then all the way at the bottom of the Tools tab, you're gonna hit See More, and then you're gonna hit this Opportunities tab. And what this does is you see my locations in Santa Barbara, and all of a sudden there are opportunities right here. So second photographer needed, photography needed in Simi Valley, second photographer needed, looking for a makeup artist for workshop, styled shoot, creatives, all kinds of things in here. And you can actually go in, select the kind of opportunities. You can post opportunities. Maybe you're looking for a second shooter. I know that's really popular to do inside this platform. And another thing you could do is you can just connect with vendors. You know, if you have a destination wedding, maybe you're going to New York and you're just like, man, I need some opportunities out in New York. I don't know any vendors. You can just post in there and start connecting with people. And if you're new, and this is where I think the opportunity really, really lies, is if you are just searching, you just want to second shoot everything and you want to take every opportunity you can. If I started today and I was tenacious enough just to be like, I'm gonna shoot everything I possibly can, I'm gonna say yes to every opportunity, this is the first place I would start. It is posted opportunities for work, for learning experiences, for connecting experiences, to make relationships with vendors all over the world. So if you are new or if you're searching for more opportunities, get into the Honeybook tab where it says opportunities and community and start offering your value, saying yes to opportunities. And if you're looking for second shooters or to connect with people and you need help, you can also throw in those opportunities there. That is, in my opinion, one of the most underutilized things in Honeybook is just connecting. And then, as you can see, if you're scrolling through there, very utilized. But a lot of people don't understand the power that this can actually hold when it comes to your income, your business, and your relationships in the photography and creative entrepreneur space. The second reason I really love this part of Honeybook is that you can actually have vendor connections. So you can just request, or I've been requested, be like, hey, I want to make this connection. Basically, let's be friends on Honeybook. And it's not necessarily a social media platform or by any means, but what it allows you to do is easily get referrals and send referrals, because you can just send that person's profile and they get in your profile if you need to send a florist or another photographer. Maybe I'm booked. I can send my photography friends profiles over and just refer them directly through Honeybook. That makes it very, very easy. So the third feature that I think is very underutilized yet very convenient and powerful inside Honeybook is their Google Chrome extension. If you are a G Suite user, if you're a Gmail user like me, and you're using Honeybook, I personally use them both. I actually like being inside the Honeybook app on my phone or the Honeybook website, so I can just manage everything because I like everything in one place. But if you are just an avid Gmail user, you can actually set up a Chrome extension now, and then you can reply and manage your projects inside Gmail, which is really amazing. And that way you don't have to be going back and forth between Honeybook and then Gmail. If the inquiry comes in or they already have a project set up, there's an entire Chrome extension that pops up on the side of the screen that allows you to manage that project just like you were in Honeybook, except now you're gonna be in Gmail and in Chrome. In the G Suite, which is a remarkable thing. So if you're a Gmail user and you're like, the only thing is I don't want to have a separate Honeybook application, problem solved. I'll pull you into Honeybook real quick and just show you the first step to get to setting up Gmail. Of course, you have to connect it, download the extension, but I'm going to show you inside Honeybook real quick how to get started. So here we are back inside Honeybook. You're just going to go back up to Tools. You're going to go under Lead Capture, and then you're going to hit Chrome Extension. And all you have to do from there is add to Chrome. This is Honeybook Extend. If you're just on Chrome and you can search in Honeybook Extend, you just hit add that to Chrome and add the extension, log into your G Suite account, and it's going to sync everything up. So that way, if people are responding in Gmail, it's still going to go in the Honeybook app and you can manage everything by your choice, either in the Honeybook app or through G Suite. So my friends, those are my top 3 things right now that I think are underutilized yet very powerful inside Honeybook. Not to mention all of their main features, from template emails, automations, contracts, payments, all of the things that I love. And if you want to hear a little bit more about that, either right here or right here, I'll link another video when I chat more about some of the other features and main things that Honeybook does to make my business run smoother and life easier. And if you're just like, all right, I'm ready to try Honeybook, you can hit the link in the description below for 50% off your first year at Honeybook. Full transparency, I will get an affiliate link with that. And as you know, if you're on this channel, I only refer softwares, people, vendors, things that I use avidly and believe in. And like you just said, I brought you into my Honeybook. I use Honeybook every single day. I probably use it more than email, which is amazing because it's where everything happens for me. So hit that link below and give Honeybook a try. And if you have any questions about Honeybook, you can just hit them in the comments here. I am in this video, I am on YouTube, and I will be responding to those questions. If there's a feature that you use in Honeybook that you love that I didn't mention or you think is very underutilized, I would love to hear about it. I'm constantly learning about this software. Put that in the comments too. And if you really want to try Honeybook, like I said, hit that link below for 50% off your first year. And until next time, my friends, just know that you are capable of great and amazing things, and I will see you in the next video.